morning in Dublin. Paddy's weekend, of course, and of course a huge weekend for Liverpool Football Club. Carabao Cup final on Sunday at Wembley, League Cup, whatever you want to call it, against Newcastle United. We had disappointment midweek, getting knocked out of the Champions League on penalty by a very good PSG team. So hit the like, hit the share, give us a sub, and show us you care. As I say, a little 10-minute chat, see how you're feeling after that PSG game, and looking forward, of course, to the cup final on Sunday. But as I say, this is a big one, I think, even though it's the lesser of all the domestic cups and stuff like that. And we won it, was it 2 or 3 times the last 3 seasons? We won it last year, of course, with young lads. I just think it's important for the very fact of the disappointment we've had in the FA Cup and the Champions League. And we don't play again for over 2 weeks. We don't come back until the 2nd of April, the Merseyside derby, of course, at Anfield, with 9 games left in the league, 9 cup finals, as Arne Slot would say. So, I just think it's important to win this, to go out on a good note, and then when you come back, you've already got your first trophy in the bag. Like, in other words, Slot breaks that ceiling, gets his first trophy on his first Wembley appearance. I think it's very important. You don't want, having 3 or 4 Wembley appearances and not winning your cup. You're not getting over the line. The first one is always the hardest to win, so they say. So that's why I also think it's very important. I'm sure Newcastle find it even more important, the fact that they haven't won a cup, a domestic cup, since what, 1950s, 55, something like that, something ridiculous like that. Now, it has to happen at some stage, I suppose. They've been in finals where they just haven't turned up. They froze. I remember it was a 2-0 a few years ago against United. They just didn't even turn up on the day. Okay, they're going to miss Gordon. Of course, they really will, but they've got Isaac there. They've got Gomeres in midfield. They've Barnes, Harvey Barnes. They've a few really good players, and if Liverpool don't turn up and Liverpool don't show up on the day, they can hurt you, and they can beat us. There's no doubt about it. Okay, we beat them in the league quite good, 2-0. We had a 3-3 draw. Probably should have won that. A bit of a mistake at the end by Gallagher. We could have won that, but both games, they've got something about them, Newcastle, and it's whether, I think it's whether Liverpool turn up. I think if Liverpool turn up, we win the game. It's as simple as that. We're a better team than Newcastle, but the atmosphere should be unbelievable, and the Newcastle fans are unreal. They're as good as the Liverpool fans, and that the atmosphere should be just absolutely electric on Sunday at 4:30 at Wembley. It really should, and I'm hoping Liverpool turn up, and if Liverpool turn up, we win the game, and it just gives us a boost going into the international break. It really does. You've got that in the bag. You got your first trophy. It's a type of double, really, isn't it? The league isn't won yet. I know we're on 70 points, 15 clear. Arsenal with a game in hand and stuff like that. They play Chelsea tomorrow. That's an important one to keep an eye on as well. Obviously, we want them to slip up even more. Sorry, on Sunday they play Chelsea. Chelsea are into the Europa quarters last night, so we just need to get our act together. We just need to turn up, as I say. The fans will turn up. There's no doubt about it. We got to dust ourselves down, not feel sorry for ourselves. The only problem I would have, okay, Trent is out and it's looking like it's not serious, but he'll definitely miss the cup final. We're going to be short on that side. Possibly Kwanzaa will fill in. He did well when he came on against PSG, but that's a little bit of a worry, isn't it? You want your full team, especially with Conor Bradley being out too. It doesn't help. You want your full team in a cup final, but I think Salah's got to turn up. He's been quiet in the last few games. I know he got 2 penalties last week against Southampton, but I want Mo Salah to turn up. I want Mo Salah to get a goal and win the cup, and at least that's in the bag, as I say, and we can concentrate on winning that league and try to get it over the line ASAP, because it's not won yet. I think it's 40-1. I was looking at the bookies last night for a 2-horse race. If you Liverpool and Arsenal are in a 2-horse race, Arsenal are 40-1. 40-1. Liverpool are 100-1 against. In other words, you have to put on €100 to win €1. Whereas Arsenal, you could put on €1 to win 40. I mean, it's ridiculous odds. At the end of March, it's at middle of March. It's absolutely ridiculous. But we can't let that slip. We've got to keep going. I still think 4 wins does it. Will bring us to about 80 points with 4 wins. If we can win the first 4, depends on what happens with Chelsea and Arsenal on Saturday, on Sunday. I keep saying Saturday. It's on Sunday. And that's a tricky one. That's it's a derby game, and of course they come back after the international break and they Fulham, another London derby. So they're 2 tricky games. Will Arsenal win with them? Yes, they could win the 2 of them. Will they win the 2 of them? I don't know, but it is possible for them to win the 2 of them, and we've just got to turn up on Sunday. And as I said, if we turn up on Sunday, we win the game. That's pretty much the way I see it. As I say, the only thing is Trent missing, and the fact that we don't have Bradley there is a bit of a concern for me. Salah needs to turn up. Gakpo probably is in line, even though he didn't do well. He's been out for a while, but I still think Gakpo is in line for start against Newcastle at the weekend. His energy as well. We will need that, won't we? We'll need to bring energy, because Newcastle they're going to throw everything at it. They're going to throw the kitchen sink and absolutely everything at it. I do like Newcastle. I like the fans. If it wasn't Liverpool they were playing, I'd like them to win it, of course. But it's because it's Liverpool, I want us to win it, obviously. But look, as I say, a lot more content, a lot more build-up to come on Dave's LFC Chats on Twitter, X and Instagram for this huge final. I might go live tonight as well. We'll go through the team, go through what we think might happen, won't happen in the Carabao Cup final on Sunday. But it is Cup final weekend. It's a chance to get one over the line. It's a chance to get one into the cabinet. It's a chance to get, it's the 11th League Cup win if we win, So I think it's important just to get it. As I say, his first Wembley appearance, Slot's first, he's been unbelievable. What a season he's had. But just to get that little trophy in the back pocket takes a bit of pressure on. You can come back after the international break. Let's hope no injuries. That's the big thing for me in the international break. No major injuries to key players, and we can get ready to rock and roll with 9 league games to go and see where we are. Will we be 10 points behind Arsenal if they win their 2 games before we play? Because, of course, they play Chelsea and Fulham before we kick off against Everton. Or will we be, I don't know, will we still be 16? Will we be, 15? Will we be 9 points behind? Who knows? I think Chelsea will give them a game on Sunday, but they might be tired because of the Europa League last night. Fulham will give them a game too. So it's impossible to say where we'll be. But the main thing for Liverpool, it's in our hands. It's in our hands. We play well, we win on Sunday. And if we win at least 4-5 games in the league, we win the league too. There's just no way Arsenal can catch us. There's just no way. But I don't want to give them any sort of hope. We just don't want to give them any sort of hope or false hope or anything, But I think he's got to get it right. He's got to get the team right and get them ready. Rock'll pick the right team on Sunday. It's a big occasion. Yes, it's not the biggest cup in the, we know that. But it's important, I think, just for Slot, because it's at Wembley and it's his final, to win your first final at Wembley. I think it's a good player to have. It really is. And it just gives you that boost going into the international break from the sadness of midweek, getting knocked out of the Champions League, and I think the Reds will do it. I'm going to go Liverpool 2, Newcastle 1. As I say, I'm going to be a lot more build-up, a huge amount of build-up. I mean, Gordon got sent off recently, misses the game. That's a big loss. I would have been a lot more worried, to be fair, if they had Gordon and Isaac up front, because Gordon is dangerous and he does like a goal against Liverpool. And the fact that he's out as well does ease it a little bit, but only a little bit. They'll give us a game. It's going to be tight enough. As I say, only probably a goal in it on Sunday. I'm going to go 2-1 to the Reds, but any type of win does us. We don't want it to go an extra time, because I'll say we'd be absolutely jaded and fatigued. Penalties again, but they should be practicing penalties today and Sunday and Saturday, the Reds, because they were terrible penalties midweek. And we do have a habit of going to League Cup final penalties, so we better get those penalties right. Rugby tomorrow, Sir Bannerman. Yes, I absolutely am. Ireland, of course, play Italy, but Ireland were poor against France. I mean, France are France are a top team, of course. I mean, France are going to win it. What a team. They deserved it last week. They absolutely steamrolled Ireland. I was surprised, especially at Dublin. It rarely happens. I think it's only happened 2 or 3 times in the last 10 years. So really disappointing from Ireland. But yeah, of course, I do like, of course, and France are going to win it. In Ireland, let's just win. Let's just beat Italy tomorrow and try finish as high up the table as we can. But as I say, guys, I've got to go into work. A lot more build-up for the Carabao Cup final on Sunday. Liverpool, Newcastle, loads more to come. We'll talk about the new Adidas deal at Liverpool starting next season as well. I'm really excited for that. 9 league games to go to heaven, because I want that league. I want that Premier League. That's the big one. I did say about a month or 2 ago, all the cups are a bonus. The league is the bread and butter. The league is the one I want. I want to go to number 20. I want to match United on 20. And the rest is history. As I says, keep going, stay safe, talk soon, enjoy your weekend. A lot more stuff later. Go live later on tonight, so have your notifications on. Hit the like, hit the share, give us a sub, and show us you care. Liverpool, Newcastle on Sunday at Wembley, Anfield South. Talk soon. Cheers, guys. Let's go.